listen to our night song just for you and me.
Love me tonight, like the first night we met. A wondrous emotion I'll never forget. A love so entrancing, so real and so new. It happened like magic that first night with you. Listen to the night song, singing you're the one. Full of things eternal, stars and moons above, dancing with abandon, whispering soft low, words that last forever. I'll never let you go.
Love me tonight, like the first time we met. A wondrous emotion
I'll never forget.
oh, love so entrancing, so real and so new. It happened like magic at first night with you.
Listen to the night song, saying you're the one, and so embracing. Now that day is done, dancing with abandon, whispering soft and low, words that last forever. I'll never let you listen to the night song.
Thank you.
It's lunchtime and the Brooklyn Cafe is open for business. Live from the Amp Media Studios, Dawn and Freddie S. and their team are ready to serve up a huge portion of fun for lunch with friends and neighbors. So let's break open that lunch pail and unwrap that sandwich you brought and take a front row seat in the Brooklyn Cafe and get ready to enjoy some humor and hot topics. It's time to get a healthy serving of hope and happiness to help your day go by with a smile. Your hosts, Dawn and Freddie S., are ready to talk about food, health, dating, or just plain dream making. If you have a story to share, movie review, restaurant critique, or just a coincidental thing that happened to you, call in toll free 888-994-4995, Studio A right now. Sit back and enjoy your lunch break at the Brooklyn Cafe. Here are your hosts, Dawn and Freddie S.
The old-time witches kept their cauldrons handy. A bubbling brew around midnight was routine. They'd sing a round of Yankee Doodle Dandy, cast their spells like it was Halloween. One by one they tasted their concoction. The steamy brew would put them in a trance, and in a circle all around their cauldron, they'd all break out into a happy dance, and they would tap, tap, tap into the power, curl them toes around that beat, tap, tap, tap into the power, pound the spell out with their feet. The dancing would continue with the fire, glow into an eerie orange glow. Now and then they'd cast their spells around them, while shouting out a hot and heavy spell. Muska, muska, muska dee, boil a little longer. Muska, muska, muska dough, make that potion stronger. Muska, muska, muska dee, add a trace of lightning. Muska, muska, muska dough, make that spell more frightening. Lightning, lightning, thunder is what we're after, shattering the peace of the churlish laughter while serving out a hot and airy spell. Mischief was their favorite fascination, and sorcery the only road to take. Dancing would advance their situation and be the frosting on their magic cake. And they would tap, tap, tap into the power. Curl them toes around that beat. Tap, tap, tap into the power till the spell was cast complete. The fire would continue till the fire turned into an eerie orange glow. Once the spell was cast, they could retire. A mortal was, of course, the first to know. Now, if you're not accustomed to our antics, you come around when midnight starts to call. You will find that witches are fantastic and grow to love them witches after all. And you will tap, tap, tap into the power. Curl them toes around them beat. Tap, tap, tap into the power till the spell is cast complete. When you dance at midnight, tapping both your feet, you'll tap into the power. Tap into the power. Tap into the power to make the spell complete. Boo! Thank you, Tom.
Next Thursday.
Witch.
Yes, yeah.
Next Thursday.
The 28th.
28.
Confessions of a Retired Witch. Wow,
What?
you guys get better and better.
Oh, thank you.
Got three amazing.
That you inspire us.
I don't know. I think you're inspiring everybody.
Well, thank you.
How many witches are confessing?
How many witches are what?
Confessing?
Confessing. Because I heard the piano player was asking for some organ oil.
Yeah, we're gonna leave that alone.
He needed the lubricant.
How many witches are involved in this confession?
There's actually only 3 people in the show, and they play multiple roles. I play the same role, the witch, because that's all I could memorize. No, but the other 2 actors who are sensational, Margot Moreland, she a 4-time Carbonell Award winner from here in Florida, and James Skiba, who is just sensational. They're funny, they sing absolutely great, and yes, she tap dances. So
I love that song. I love both of those. Those are fantastic.
thank you. Thank you.
I didn't know you were a tap dancer.
What, baby?
I didn't know you were a tap dancer.
Well, most tap dancers would say I'm not, but you know. But the shoes help, you see. See, the shoes make it sound good.
Amazing. And Mark, how many instruments do you play?
Well, trumpet, ukulele. I've been known to play a Jew's harp from time to time, but off key. That's it,
And a
basically.
keyboard?
And the piano.
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 Oh, piano, of course. Keyboards, synthesizers. Basically, I was a keyboardist, and I loved the horn, so I just started practicing about 5 years ago a whole lot. So I brought it back into my repertoire of doing the playing horn for myself.
Are you playing all of the instruments next week in the show, or do you have a band with you?
I did a lot of the pre-recording. I did all the tracks and the arranging myself with the synthesizer and a piano and my Kurzweil, of course. And I play live piano and horn on the show, and I have a upright bass player playing with me for the show also, for the run.
What a treat. How many seats does the studio at Meisner Park hold?
Oh,
250.
300.
300, okay.
Yeah, it's a lot to fill. So now we have a new ticket thing, okay? Because they really couldn't do what we wanted to do, the buy one, get one.
Okay.
All right. So the new one in now is every ticket is $49.50. That includes everything, the taxes and the fees to Ticketmaster. So you can go to Ticketmaster and get them, but you have to say the word witchy. And if you say that, you'll get the special discount.
Promo code. So how do you spell witchy?
Witchy.
Why?
Okay. You got that? Witchy? Witchy. Witchy.
Wow. I can't remember
Because
my
you
name.
can't spell. I know. So that's
Somebody get me tape. I'll put it in my
That's why
shirt.
I asked to spell it, because he's gonna give it away all day today.
Witchy.
And all tonight.
Where's my Jello?
It's in the refrigerator.
Why?
I didn't want you to smack it.
Why?
Why?
Now I'm gonna say witchy, wapata.
Witchy.
Right.
Witchy. All right. So witchy is the promo code.
Witchy is the promo code. So, I'm not so big on Ticketmaster. I really don't know how to do it. I was used to going up to a box office or calling or whatever. But no, forget that. So what you do is you go on Ticketmaster, you scroll down to Confessions of a Retired Witch, and the promo code is witchy. And then the ticket is $49.50, and that includes everything.
And tickets the show is between February 27th and March 8th.
Yes.
7:30.
All shows. That's all shows, all of them. So
And we have 3 matinees for people who can't get out at night. And so we
What time is the matinees? At 2?
2:00 matinees and 7:30 for the evening performances. And the first Sunday, the second, we're having a Sunday the 2nd, and the following Wednesday is a good day for the matinee. And then our last performance is a matinee on the 8th, which is a Saturday at 2.
It's going to be fantastic. The music that they've been performing all week has been incredible.
I want to bring the show in
They
here.
get
The hell
better
with
and
over
better.
there.
We have to get out there and go see this show.
Yeah, we have to go. We have to go.
thank
Absolutely
you so
have
much.
to go. Absolutely.
You have been so wonderful to us. We really appreciate it.
I'm
Thank you.
debating whether to go opening night or go closing night, because doesn't closing night is like a big to do, and you guys.
Well,
you know,
it should be if there's
No, it
some
will be. It
people
will
in the
be.
theater. But
Yeah, we're going to have a slumber party that night.
come on over to the house.
so
It might not be at the night. It might be right after the performance.
So far, you asked for oil and slumber. I'm gonna tell you, you have a little
you
chit-chat.
know,
You never know what's going to be flying around by
it's
closing.
been a long 3 weeks.
It has. Let me get my.
Your Jello,
let me
your
get
Wapata. What
yeah.
is a Wapata, by the way?
Wapata is Spanish for
Jello?
see you next Tuesday.
Wow.
So this is my-
Wow. He just gets better and better.
Wow,
Does
beautiful.
he
Have you
not have
seen
like a
this?
mute button?
Oh, you seen it? Hey, Chacon, you seen
Carrie is
this?
a little. Bello.
Smack that thing. That's my. They
Trapped your bell in there?
They trapped my bell in there.
They trapped his bell in the Jello. Yes.
So I walk around with this. So I think I'm gonna go to Meisner, and everybody that buys a ticket, you can slap my
Wow.
Jello.
Wow.
It's better than the loop joke he made before.
Neither one is very good.
You want to slap it?
No. No, we're good. Just say it. Look, he's like Jello. No, wiggle and jiggle. No.
Hey, listen, back in the day, they had that See a Wiggle commercial. Remember that? See
That was for
it.
Jell-O, yes.
So if they can make it big, we can. Whatever it takes. I want you guys to go buy some tickets. Now, you can walk up to the window and buy tickets, yes?
Yes, they announced, I believe,
You
that
believe.
the box office
Bless
is open 2 hours before the performance. So, and you still have to say witchy, all right? You,
Witchy.
you still have to say the code.
I'm going to
But-
write it on my face to say witchy.
I feel like if we all went up and had like this magic spell that you just never know what could happen. We're just
Yeah,
surrounded here,
you know.
right? Remember Hocus Pocus and you have this whole magic spell that
I
you
loved
can cast?
Hocus Pocus,
Right?
obviously.
We can totally do that.
My kind of show.
Mine too. My ex-wife was a hocus pocus.
All right,
Alakazam.
I know you guys are heading on out to do what you have to do outside, practice, perform, do your thing. You've got a meeting, I think, in like 10 minutes or in 2.
Yes, we wanted to get the music in early because we knew you had to leave. Give out the Ticketmaster. Meisner starts next Thursday. What time is opening night?
7:30.
7:30, so be there at 5, and if I see you and I'm there online, I'll let you smack my Jello.
Thank you.
What is wrong?
What's wrong with, what, really?
Yes.
There's so many levels of that.
Why?
So many
But you
levels.
notice everybody was smacking it around today, right?
Dee and Mark, thank you so much. Everyone check out
Thank
Get Your
Thank
Tickets.
you both so very, very much.
Confessions of a Retired Witch, February 27th through March 8th at Studio at Meisner Park. You can get your tickets on Ticketmaster or Studio at Meisner Park. Promo code is Witchy. W-I-T-C-H. Why?
Why? Why not?
Why?
Who's on first?
Because, wasn't that like Mickey Mouse? Why? Because we love you? M-O-U-S-E?
Oh, you're so cute. Yeah. Say why and get some.
Thank you, Dee. All right, we're going to take a commercial break. Brianna's having a whole conversation over there.
Brianna, you know, we're going to have to lower your octaves because you even talk so.
We're just going to turn
loud.
our volume down.
Where's the batteries on this one? Take them out. What did I tell
More
you?
to come. We're going to take a break. We'll be right back.
You're listening to the Midday Brooklyn Cafe Show with Dawn and Freddie S. Every weekday from 12 to 2, tune in for the ultimate midday escape. The perfect blend of entertainment, culture, and community, all served up with a side of Brooklyn flair. It's the South Florida show that everyone's talking about.
Amp Media Productions is proud to announce a collaboration with ABC WPBF, producing high-quality commercials for clients in Palm Beach County. This partnership will leverage Amp Media's creative expertise and video production capabilities with ABC's extensive reach and community connections to deliver top-notch advertising solutions. Contact Amp Media Productions today to amplify your impact in business on ABC WPBF.
When it comes to protecting what matters most, your family, your business, your peace of mind, you need reliable fire protection. Introducing All Fire Extinguisher Depot, Fire Extinguisher Service. Our certified technicians ensure your extinguishers are always ready to respond to emergencies. Before and after, we leave your fire safety in top-notch condition. Join the many satisfied clients who trust All Fire Extinguisher Depot for fire extinguisher service. Because when it comes to fire safety, there's no compromise. Contact All Fire Extinguisher Depot at 786-704-2750 to get your extinguisher service today. Your safety is our priority. That's at 786-704-2750. All Fire Extinguisher Depot, protecting what matters.
Breaking news, aliens have finally made contact with.
Welcome to the Amp Media Studios here in beautiful downtown Boca Raton.
In conjunction with True Oldies Radio South Florida, Amp Media Productions is here to help amplify your impact in business and to bring greater awareness to our community. Give us a call, 866-224-5422. We'll see you soon at the cafe.
And like I always say, come on down and visit us and don't be late.
Known for his Art Deco Cubist style and compositions with dancing saturated color, Ken Bieberman has lived and breathed art his whole life. From the early 80s, he's influenced the Art Deco district of Miami Beach. Featured in numerous restoration projects, hotels, galleries, and clubs, Bieberman creates for everyday folks and celebrity clientele. He's also the proprietor of Art Repro, a giclée and scanning company in Pompano Beach. When it comes to scanning high resolution, size is not an issue. Professionally scanning art up to 10 feet and 64 inches in width, Art Repro utilizes state-of-the-art equipment. On quality canvas or paper, archival ink and printing mediums are put to use. Art Repro ensures colors are true and every nuance of the art is captured, including the canvas weave. Perfection is the priority. Contact artist Ken Bieberman today at 954-547-0095 or visit his website www.artrepro.net.
You've been watching the Brooklyn Cafe Show. Join us each day and after hours as we talk about the hot topics to open the conversations and share a few laughs. Now, back to Dawn and Freddie S.
You want to make some more noise? And we're back.
Cacao.
Quiet on. Say you got the two. That's it. Now they're telling you shut up.
She's got a mic now. All right, that was amazing. They get better and better as the weeks go on.
You know, the thing is that they do get better and better.
I know.
It's unbelievable. And now I want to see this show.
Now we're going to go to the show.
Yeah.
Confessions of a Retired Witch. You can get your tickets at Studio at Meisner Park or Ticketmaster. Promo code is Witchy. Do you know how to spell it?
Something with a W and a Y.
WITCHY.
A lot of letters in between.
Because we love you. Witchy. So get your tickets, promo pricing, and come on out and have some fun. We're going to be there. Witchy, promo code. There you go, Ticketmaster. Thank you very much.
I'm going to put it on my shirt.
Now, tomorrow, where are we going to be? Hint.
There.
Ford's Garage. Down
Looking
in
around, I
Plantation.
thought it was over
If anyone
there.
wants to join us, there's going to be a luncheon through Full Circle networking event at Ford's Garage. It starts at 11:30. You can go to Facebook, get your tickets at Full Circle Networking Group, or you can pay at the door. It's somewhere around $30, $32. Proceeds go to buy your lunch, as well as the remainder of the money goes back to a foundation charity of the month. This month, they are supporting children in foster care for Easter basket. So always for a good cause. You and I are the sponsors of Amp Media Productions, so we're sponsoring the event. We're going to be there and doing some interviews, doing some live streaming, kind of cutting back and forth to where we're at. And then the Amp Media Futures Foundation will be the foundation that they get to feature in the summer. Some more information about that.
And Heather will be, we know her as Mona Lisa, is going to make her debut interviewing
Tomorrow?
in the crowd with a mic. And there'll be a camera following her around and everything. So I told her, like they say, can I bring my Jell-O?
No.
Smack that thing! Like I tell you, payback is never nice. So Heather's debut will be there. So come on down, get interviewed by Heather, and you too may get a little prize.
Wow. But Ford's Garage is amazing. They offer full choices for lunch, salads, hamburgers, whatever you want. And it's really, really cute. Everything is
fun.
Right? Even the bathroom sink is like a tire. I couldn't figure out how to use it for
Well,
the first time.
in the men's bathroom, you urinate into a tire.
Well, no, luckily we have toilets in the ladies, but it's like a tire, and then
It's a tire.
it's like the thing you put in your car for gas. The gas hose is the sink nozzle. It's kind of funky and really, really
And the
cool.
urinals are gas tanks.
Really?
Unbelievable. It's
Interesting.
unbelievable.
So it's an open venue, great networking. There should be about 60 people there. Network your business. Great opportunity. We're going to continue to share all of these networking opportunities that we have with you. So that's tomorrow.
I would tell you, I urinated in my car because I thought it was the gas tank. But anyway, you should come down and check it out.
Wow.
Have a little fun with that.
What's that noise? Oh, the microwave.
That's
okay.
that's my Jell-O vibrator.
Just checking.
I have a vibrating Jell-O. Vibrating Jell-O?
You know, we've had
Smack
so
that
many
thing.
people in here today. It's been a full morning. A lot of.
What the hell was that?
You're making Jason laugh.
Jalen's laughing?
But I first have to thank amazing Christina from El Brazo Fuerte.
El brazo fuerte. You're going to say it
Brazo
correctly.
Fuerte.
El
From Miami.
brazo. Say brr.
I can't do
Brr.
that. No,
Say it, try it.
I can't
Yeah,
roll
try
my
it.
R's.
Try it or you smack the Jell-O.
long.
Make
Can you
up
roll
your
your
mind.
R's?
The bellow gets smacked and you don't try.
Smack the Jello.
Smack the Jell-O.
Anyway, she graciously has brought food again for our entire
She's nuts.
crew.
Woman is crazy.
The most amazing bakery. I had the pleasure of going down on Sunday with my kids, and they treat you like a king and a queen. So amazing. It's old school Cuban bakery, and I'm watching everyone indulge here. There was a line this morning because she brought in food yesterday. That was gone by the time she got here today at 11, and they're starting again and going again. Just amazing what's going on here.
And we are going to collaborate con El Brazo. I guess it's a Brazo Bakery? El Brazo
Brazo
Bakery?
fuerte.
Bras-
Fuerte.
Fuerte.
Yeah. Come on,
Tight.
get that pump in there.
El Brazo Fuerte. Pump it up.
Yeah. Not
Fuerte.
Jello. It's definitely a real
The
thing.
Jell-O
It's a real
gets
thing.
smacked around. That's a different. I got to tell you something. I've known Checo now a couple of months. I've never seen her chew. Today.
Mira.
I have never seen her chew.
Look at her. She's like
She
the
looks
most
like
beautiful
Hercules.
shape ever.
I can't stand her.
Look at those abs.
She gets
It's
up
like,
there, she
what?
starts doing her Chacon thing. I'm gonna tell you, my butt hurts just watching what she was doing.
I mean, just how she does it. Every breath is just purposeful.
I can't believe she gets up in the morning. You must have like all this love-hate mail. I can only imagine.
All right, so where do you want to start? With Christina, with Chacon?
No, let's go with Christina because Chacon is over there. Why don't you have another pastelito?
Oh.
Look at Polar Bear over there. I see you.
Christina Mogel, she's joining us. Mogel or Mogul?
Mogel.
Mogel.
Mogul's good too. So,
Mogul.
Freddie, whatever comes to your
What comes
Jello
to
and your
me?
tongue, that's great.
And
You don't have to roll any R's there. It's
the mogul.
smooth sailing. There we go.
I had a great meeting with a gentleman today that is interested in putting your baked goods and your food in one of our local coffee shops in the area.
Wow.
So we're going to make that connection with you. which I think will be amazing because they have sandwiches, but he thought this would be a nice complement to what they offer at the coffee shop that they don't have.
Amazing.
So that would be really, really amazing.
And Bernie called me today at 7 o'clock in the morning, and he says he made some wonderful connections last night, and he's dying to come in today to tell us about it. And I said, just come in after 2. And he's going to come in as well. And I told him, I offer him a deal. So let's see what he brings in.
So tell us more what you're looking to do as far as scaling up.
So I definitely want to introduce a lot of this, the culture, a lot of the tradition, mainly the legacy to this area, you know, northern part of Florida. Everything has been home base in Miami, and we're very traditional in the way that we make things and how we make things. And so our product is very much so, goes along with the flow of the customer voice. We get yelled at every other day, you know, if the customer feels that, you know, we kind of skimped on the sugar, or if we went a little too, you know, gluten-free, or if we try to dabble into the whole new Alpha Gen and Gen Z take on what healthy should look like when it comes to one of these delectable goodies. So I think that it's going to be a nice halfway mark. We're going to definitely focus on the craft, which is including coffee. You know, you have an amazing coffee, Freddie. I can't really doubt that, and it's amazing. I have to have 2 or 3 cups every time I come, and so I think that in combination with the pastelitos and the guava pulp that we import from the Dominican Republic, I think we have a good thing coming. I think that there's...
I agree.
And you're working on a lot of things, so not only expanding and scaling up seems to be the word of the day, your business and the bakery, but also the mixology side of it, which we're going to, I think, create a show here and talk about, you know how you can do wine pairing with food? We're going to do mixology pairing with food. And you're going to create all of it because the experience you were talking to us about today and how you can take literally a frown and turn it upside down with a story, and it doesn't have to be an alcoholic mixology. It can be
non-alcoholic,
non-alcoholic, because as people are going more health conscious and away from alcohol by some choices, which is great, but you can still enjoy the experience of what it's all about, and I think that would be an amazing opportunity to share.
Absolutely. The cocktail experience is all about, you know, its aroma, its origin, it's the alchemy, and it's really art in the glass. And so down to the glass, just the way that everything pairs together and the way that you can introduce food and tap into those palettes and just really accentuate, you know, anything that's on the tongue, and then in the experience of the aftertaste and just secondary tasting notes. Those are things that we don't really talk much about, but it's all part of the experience. And I think experiences really stays with us. You know, we don't really remember the name of a cocktail, but we really remember the name of that experience. Not so much the name, but the feeling.
Like the
and that
smoky
feel
old
good.
fashioned to me seems really cool because it's an experience, right? You get to see the smoke actually come out. A drink I would have never tried because I was always a big vodka drinker. But I'm like, that is so cool. Let me try that.
Right, the old fashioned, the cocktail that started it all. So that's beautiful that you just mentioned that.
You know, it's traditionally, back in the day when we were one of the students, I don't even remember anymore, we went to Atlantic Avenue, and they're no longer there, Buddha Sky Bar. And they had this thing where you went, and they had a mixology class.
Remember what you got to do? You could smack the mint.
Ah, yes.
Smack the mint.
That's a secret. that's
We got to smack the mint, yes.
So the way they did it was so cool because it was old school. Now these kids think that you know, you come in and you do, you know, he smoked the glass that day. All sorts of things went on that was really impressive. I ended up going back to Buddha Sky Bar a couple of times after that because I felt like I learned something.
Absolutely.
You know, but I was going to ask you, there's something about your food that has tradition. Something's different about the things that you cook. And I compare this to another, and I don't want to badmouth anybody, but I went to another place not too far from here, and I had something similar to what you had in there, and they don't taste anything the same. There's something that you've either added to this, there's something going on with the food.
So it's interesting, I like to call it a blessing and a curse, is that we don't really lean on automation, Freddie.
You make it.
So everything is handmade. The bread, the bocadito bread, you know, the empanadas, the fillings, the pulp that I was just talking about, the guava pulp, it's all imported and it's all made and really finalized, and it's given that touch of passion and really that the traditional method of making it, you know, versus automation, that still plays a big role in everything. And the fact that we still have our oven and it be a gas-fed, fire oven that rotates and it not be a convection oven, that's a big deal too. All of that plays into that taste, and really the impact of the product and the guest and that interaction. And so while some people would say it's not really forward thinking and really sustainable, I would say that it's about apprenticeship. It's about, preserving tradition and just making sure that we remain very niche so that people know that this is what that product has to offer.
And is everything that you brought in here, once again, she brought all this stuff, is this done from scratch?
It is. It's done from scratch.
Including the breads?
So yes, and absolutely. And what's hard is the consistency part of it, right? So you'll see that some of the items, some of them are a little bit bigger than others, but that's what happens when it's all done from scratch, when it's all made by hand. You don't really have the mold. You're not really using the right amount of everything to make that everything look uniquely consistent. And so that's kind of where the struggle is. That's the tug of war. They're all amazing flavors to the bite and to the taste, but we're still working on how do we maintain everything so that the quality control is in place when it comes to doing everything hands-on and not so much leaning on that automation. So it's a funny balance, Freddie, but it's definitely something that we're working towards and we really want to evolve into.
So I'm holding here.
Oof, look at that.
I'm holding here something that's spectacular, and I can't eat it, but I get to there's guava on here, right?
There is guava. There's plenty of guava in there.
And the log is a guava log?
Mira, that's a brazo gitano. That's as authentic and traditional as that gets. You're looking at.
I feel like I'm in Puerto Rico all of a sudden.
Right?
This
Look
is
at this.
unbelievable.
Look at these sandwiches. I never knew you could do so much with ham and cheese.
Absolutely, 3 different variations there. So you have the bocadito de jamón, which is more of a ham paste, jamón molido. You've got the ham, cheese, and pickles in the bocadito de laca. And then that's my personal favorite. That's a bocadito francés, which has that strawberry cream cheese cream that they bring to a complete mix in the mixing bowl, and then they go ahead and they add the ham and cheese slice to it. That's a nice blend of salty and sweet comes together.
They make this every morning?
Look at this.
Yes, they do.
Are you serious?
Yes, it's a hot commodity, yes.
This is unbelievable.
Oh, that's my favorite right there. That's our baked spinach and empanada.
Did you see this?
Amazing.
This is
spinach,
like,
cheese.
I'll be in the hospital laughing.
And look at these, the croquetas.
Yeah, I had a few.
Unbelievable. Everything, there's just trays
My
and trays
favorite.
of food. But I want to ask, outside of what we see, the food, the desserts, the mixology class, what are you looking to do? What's the mission for you that you're looking to grow now?
My mission is to inspire, to preserve tradition, to grow my own cafe, be able to offer a little bit more than just the gourmet coffee in combination with the gourmet pastelitos and the handmade artisan breads, but also give back, right? So it's, if we can have those food, those pairings going on, if we can have, a little bit more excitement along the lines of, hey, what can we introduce? What flavors can we introduce? What can we accentuate? And still explore all sides, not just, the saturated in amazing sugar side, but also, the healthier side of things. I kind of just want to create the perfect storm in a cafe and just bring it all together and really open up people's minds and help them realize that there's a little for everyone to really experience here. And again, the guest experience is where it's at.
No greater way than starting the Brooklyn Cafe.
I gotta tell you, I'm like, wow. This is,
Cool.
you go to your mom's house, right? And what are you gonna take them? Right? So you just get one of these bad boys.
Unbelievable.
This will feed an army. This is kind of scary.
It's just delicious. I got to eat so much over the weekend, and I keep trying everything else throughout the week. I think I might have tried almost everything now that you have. Delicious. How can people contact you? You do catering, you do parties.
We do, and we do have, you can definitely look us up on EBF Bakery on Instagram. We also have a Facebook. You could also call us directly. We're right off of Coral Way and 32nd Ave and 17th Street. And if you just want to kind of just connect with me directly, you can find my handle at christina.mogel. And just kind of talk to me a little bit about what you're looking for, and I could pinpoint and guide you in the right direction. So going through me is a great bet. I could definitely tailor, what your needs are more than just you contacting the bakery directly. And we can work together to make your mission and vision a reality.
It's way more than a bakery, so check it out.
It's a tradition.
It's a tradition.
It is tradition.
How do you like that tagline?
It's like the Marine.
It's more than a bakery, it's a tradition.
Yeah, it's kind of cool.
All right, let's take a break. When we come back, we've got some lovelies sitting in the studio that we haven't seen in a while, and of course, Nanette Chacon, who had Align Mind Body today at 11:30. So a lot of great things happening, more to come. Come on by and get something to eat if you're in the area, and we'll be right back. Amp Media Futures Foundation is a non-for-profit organization dedicated to providing college students with immersive opportunities in media production, marketing, business skills, and communication.
Interns will learn professional workflow skills in editing, video and radio broadcasting, public relations, digital media, graphic curriculum, and access to equipment to make a positive impact.
Amp Media Productions is a full-service production house with a variety of shows ranging from the Brooklyn Cafe show.
Welcome to the Brooklyn Cafe on a very busy Wednesday.
Sarah Spiritual.
Right here on the Oldies station. You're listening to Spiritually Speaking with Sarah.
Call me Zena.
By example, and that's what I try to do all the time, to teach by example.
Artist Loft.
Using that term more. Yeah, lofties, yeah.
And Gypsy Soul.
They love music. It's like their favorite thing to go to.
I teach like preschool up to 12th grade.
Yeah, nice.
You can find us on Facebook, YouTube, TikTok, and Instagram at Amp Media Productions. Please like and subscribe to all of our shows.
I want to be in first class. Champagne, please.
Giant comfort.
Yeah, that's good. We offer opportunities to excel in the field of TV film production, social media management, video editing, set design, graphic design, sound engineering, journalism, and many more useful tools to help you land a career in the media business.
To volunteer or be a part of our team, or to make a donation of any size, please visit us at ampfutures.org. Help us to empower college students to create a positive impact with immersive hands-on experiences in media production. Help us amplify the future.
Meet Jay Harmon, one of the many artists held in the Brooklyn Cafe Gallery. Jay specializes in various different art styles, but his medium to work with is colored pencils. His unique style comes from being self-taught and years of practice. Jay pulls his inspiration from many outlets like people, television, celebrities, and many more. With multiple original pieces, Jay's art graces the gallery with over 40+ works for viewing and for purchase. His many years of being an artist has given him a chance to partner with the Derwent brand, giving him the opportunity to try many different work styles and further his craft. Feel free to come down and visit the studio to view his work, or if you're interested in your own Jay Harmon original, he's open to commissions on his website, coloredpencilartist.com, or catch his show, The Colored Pencil Artist, on Amp Media Productions on YouTube and Facebook. See you soon.
Give me the mozzarella. Give me the mozzarella. Give me the mozzarella. Give me the mozzarella.
Pizza Rica, tasty Richard Pizza at 2001 Northwest Boca Raton Boulevard or contact 561-826-8663.
Give me the mozzarella. Give me the mozzarella. Give me the mozzarella. Give me the mozzarella.
Your True Oldies Listener's Guide. Listening in the Palm Beaches? That's 95.9 FM. On the Treasure Coast? You want 106.9 FM. In Boca? It's 95.3 FM. We've got Fort Lauderdale and Broward County covered with 96.9 FM. And you can always hear us anywhere at TrueOldiesFLA.com.
You've been watching the Brooklyn Cafe Show. Join us each day and after hours as we talk about the hot topics to open the conversations and share a few laughs. Now, back to Dawn and Freddie S.
(1997). Kramer on Seinfeld adopts a highway. On February 20, 1998, 15-year-old Tara Lipinski wins the gold medal in women's figure skating at the Olympic Winter Games in Nagano, Japan, and becomes the youngest gold medalist in her sport. 1962. John Glenn becomes first American to orbit Earth.
This day in history, thanks to Mr. Michael de Rembrandt.
He did a nice job. I know. I think he and Danny are going to the Ren Fair this weekend, so I know next week we're going to.
It looks like Danny's going, and a few other ladies are going. You're going because there's clothes there, right? Did you put a dress on?
Well, I didn't plan on going initially, but Danny showed me a video of it, and Michael was showing me the costume.
Are you going? Is it yes or no?
Oh yeah.
Okay, so did you try?
Initially interested in it, but now.
See, did you try any of the clothes on?
I just got here. No.
Oh, okay.
It's like
You've been here for 3
she
hours.
wasn't initially interested in going off-roading with the Jeep, but she's going to go.
Everybody wants to go. Everybody wants to go except you.
I'll
Smack
keep
that
doing
baby.
the interviews. Aren't we interviewing her tonight on Tell Us Your Biz?
Yeah, she's gonna tell us your biz. She's gonna be here tonight. Are you guys going to this?
Oh, me of course.
You're going? What about Scooby-Doo over there?
Danny, you have a Jeep?
Danny, can you get mud in your hair and in your ears?
All right, we got to talk to Chacon over here because apparently Nanette Chacon, Align My Body, is joining us.
Chacon says she's gonna muscle her way through the mud.
As in Chacon.
You've done this before? Have you been to Bamboo Park?
No. Lazy Springs is where I used to go ride the Jeep a little bit. They have like little trails and mud stuff.
No, this is like 658 acres.
I know this is Okeechobee. I've never been to.
Okeechobee?
Yeah.
At Plant Bamboo. We have her camera, G.
Excited.
We're going to Okeechobee. And we're
This
gonna
is a
do the
party. You know you're going to a super party, right?
Yes, we're gonna be
Festival.
doing interviews.
They're gonna have like crazy party at night and everything.
And I'm gonna tell you, you wanna hear the kicker about
wanna go.
this? You wanna hear the kicker? So I'm doing this for the foundation. Not doing it for Fred. I'm
You're
doing
gonna
it for the
end up in a
foundation. And
festival.
the one who's supposed to be there is her.
You're not gonna be there?
I'm just not camping. I gotta go.
Freddie,
You gotta
keep lying to
camp.
yourself.
No. She gotta camp. She gotta get up with
I'm
bugs
not
in her
camping.
hair the whole night. I wanna see. Yeah. Smack the
What
jet.
happened is Freddie is trying to recruit everyone to stay overnight in a tent.
It's
Not in
gonna
a
be
tent.
absolutely insane.
You can sleep on the floor for like in a tree.
That's even worse. I prefer the tent to the floor.
You can sleep in your car.
The last thing you're gonna do is sleep in this place. You're gonna be playing
Look
music
at this.
till
Wait.
the morning.
That's Dawn. Look, this is what Dawn did the last time she played.
Oh, that's me right there.
Oh man! All right, so these two, this is a trifecta we've got over here on wellness. A whole lot of cool stuff is happening behind the scenes. So Nanette did her show today, Align Mind Body, which is always amazing. You've got a LinkedIn reel that's upwards of what, 21,000 views?
Yes, 23 now with Heather. Heather's incredible.
What the hell happened?
Heather,
They love
23,000.
Heather. Also on YouTube, they love Heather.
It must have been Heather's feet.
It's not me, it's Heather.
It must have been Heather's feet. It must have been her feet.
It does.
It was your feet. And she screamed at me, I didn't really show my feet. And we had 16 cameras on her feet. All you see his toes going like.
Actually lying. So I requested my feet to not be.
Yeah, but we put it in anyway.
It's A4. I screamed it.
This is an ode to Heather.
Oh.
That is Mona
thank
Lisa
you, Heather.
That is hilarious.
Be of help anytime.
Yes,
Where does
thank
he
you for being
get
on the
this
show.
stuff?
And then that does her show here every week at Thursdays at 11:30. But you have a big event happening next weekend also.
Yes.
I'm going to go with the girls. You want to come? No, you can't come.
I can. I'm going to the.
It's
the
on
matinee.
Sunday. It's another day. Are you going to the matinee?
So I can get the early
Excuses.
bird.
He's always trying to run
So I
away
can
from
get
it
the early
somehow.
bird.
It's a good thing. It's at 6 o'clock. So after the matinee, you can come on
No,
down
the
and
matinee's
join
at
us.
5.
It's at 2, so we're good.
Wow, smack that baby.
Oh.
Nanette, tell us about the event you have next Sunday.
Okay, it is Agape. Agape is the highest form of love and compassion for community. And we're going to have incredible healers. We have Jai El Ari, who is a transformational breathwork facilitator. He also does sound healing. We have Kelly doing Reiki as sound healing and transformational breathwork is occurring. We're going to have a cacao ceremony to open up the practice and set intentions. And I'm going to be doing gentle spinal movements and breath work to help get the body gently flowing towards the process of deep meditation, which then will be led by Jai and the Reiki by Kelly. So
What you did today, was that simple meditation?
what I did today was hard.
That was a lot of sweat.
Yes, that was hard. I need a fan. Like
We have 3 fans.
I
Nobody
know.
turned them on you.
Next time we have the breeze going, you know?
As she came off the sweat, she was like, man, it's hot.
Well, I'm going to go next Sunday. I think Heather's coming with me. Danny, I think, is coming with me. And anyone else wants to come with us.
You're taking Chipmunk with you? There you go.
Yes.
Whoever wants to come, they're all in. G-Man, you want to come too?
G-Man wants to go.
G-Man, come and do breath work.
G-Man's going to go in his...
It's going to be transformational.
He's going to go in his yoga pants.
Because, Nanette, you're only holding 30 people, right?
Yeah, we're holding up to 30
What
people.
happens if 50 show up in there? You're not going to put them away?
It's at the Soulful Steep. The Soulful Steep is beautiful. It's incredibly decorated.
That holds about
with
200
art.
people.
We're going to be doing it indoor. So that's why there's gentle movement, so you're invited to come. It's not the hard movements you see.
Gentle movement.
You don't have to move a lot.
Yes, it's going to be so nice. The
How much are
facilitator
tickets?
is...
How much are the tickets?
The tickets are $33, so it's great. There's snacks, there's tea, there's coffee, there's a salt cave that's additional, but you can go through a salt cave experience and enter a deep meditation in the salt cave they have hidden there. So I love the Soulful Steep. It's a vibe. It's going to be beautiful.
I want to see what you do with all my friends. I want all my friends to show up. All 200 show up. Let's see where you're going to put them.
It's
I
impossible.
mean, there's a back part, so we can figure it out.
Oh, there you go.
Yeah,
I
you
know
go.
you had a sleep. I know you had to
There's a
eat
plan
something
B
sleep.
there, you know?
But it'd be nice to have a huge turnout. You may have to do 2 classes.
It's going to be incredible. It's very beautiful. We're going to be repeating it, for sure. And we'll probably have different themes, like a full moon theme, agape, maybe a new moon theme, agape, and just bring together the conscious community and help people find a safe space to just, you know, move, flow, breathe, and release anything they may be ready to release.
I hope that you can help my partner here because she don't know how to breathe. She don't know how to walk.
I'm excited for her to come and
I
try
love
this.
the time that you did it also, so people don't have excuses. It's not like Sunday morning I'm going to church. Sunday afternoon my kids have baseball or football. Sunday night I got to get ready for work. You did it at 6 o'clock.
6 to 7:30.
So you
I
can
heard
have
you
your
going
day.
with Chuck. Is that true?
No, Chuck is not going.
He says he wants to go. He just texted me.
No, he's not going. It's my time with my peeps.
Go.
So no, he's not coming. Actually, I didn't even invite him, quite honestly.
Well, he's watching.
But I like 6 o'clock. You can have your full Sunday. Head down, 7:30. Still get home and whatever you got to pack for your kids for lunch for the next day, or do your laundry or whatever everyone does
You
on
have
Sunday
this whole
night.
thing planned out already.
It's a beautiful day,
Because
a
it's
beautiful way to
time
close
that
the night.
she
yeah.
intentionally picked this time because most things are Sunday at 9 a.m. You want to sleep in. Sunday at 12, you've got the kids, you've got church, you've got family time. You can still have dinner at 8 o'clock when you get home. Like, you intentionally picked this beautiful time that I'm so impressed with because there's no reason to say no. It's all about yes.
Well, G-Man's going as my representative.
Embrace transformation. And
When he gets
step into your
tired, I'll
timeline.
feel it.
Carrie, you want to go?
Oh, definitely.
See
Yes,
that?
I already told her.
Yes.
So you're going jeeping, and now you're going to go stretch.
This is the best combination I've ever heard. Like the jeeping and then just transformational breath work and sound healing. I'm like, this is just my dream.
You gotta love Chacon.
I'm going to tell you, about 22,000 other people love Chacon. I mean, what can I tell you?
LinkedIn loves me, apparently.
Holy smokes. I don't know what you're going to do when the number comes. What? You're going to have a turn on? You're going to say, what do we do? What are we going to put up in the parking lot?
Maybe. We can figure it out.
It's so great. And
Freddie
I
will
love,
help me.
I love this whole connection between the three of you, but the two of you, I haven't seen Carrie in a while. And I've been trying to bring
She's
her
been
in,
very
Carrie
busy.
Ballinger
She's very busy. Very
of
busy.
Wildflower.
Very busy.
Allergy and herbs.
And here you are, like, just coming together. Aren't you glad? Doesn't it feel good?
I always love being here. Always. Yeah.
Now, I have to ask you that you're here. There's something in the allergy world going on right now. Because everybody I know is running to the doctor with these allergies and upper respiratory problems.
Yeah, true.
Including the Pope, who is right now in the hospital. In the hospital with upper respiratory. Now, you know he lost a lung. So he is having, but it seems like there's something worldwide going on in the allergy world. What the hell is going on? Is it the fires?
Can the Pope step down, or does the Pope have to be replaced? What's the
Yes, they
position
vote
on the
another
Pope?
one in. It's a big club.
Do you get voted in?
Yeah, you have
get
to be
appointed?
No, you got to be. No,
He's
you gotta
88.
Be,
They should maybe be
yeah,
looking
they're
for
going to
another
pick
Pope.
another one. He'll live 2 years and die too. But that's what I'm talking. That's not the point.
I've been wondering.
Here, smack the jump. Smack the jump.
I've been wondering about the Pope.
My
Sorry.
goodness, I have to watch what I say. So what's going on with the allergies of what is that? The fires in California, I heard, have something to do with this.
It's a lot in the environment. You know, it's not just the fire, it's the chemicals that are being processed in the air, it's the foods we eat, it's the things being sprayed on the foods we eat. It's a ton of different things, but I think with all this upper respiratory distress that people are having, it comes down to where is their body when it started. Are they in a state of health, or are they already compromised? And so people that are getting this upper respiratory, and getting it several times, which I've also seen in my office, they are starting off already compromised and easily picking up on the bacteria and the environmental factors. And, you know, of course, not a lot of people eat correctly either, so that's not helping. But that's where I see it stemming from, and that's where I'm healing the patients that way, so that this isn't reoccurring. I just had a little boy that was sick every month with pneumonia, and now we've balanced out his body, and his body's able to fight it off.
So you work it within, and then it gets better and better, and the immune system gets better and better, and so forth and so on.
Right. It's all about the immune system, right? If you can't fight what comes at you because you're already in a weakened state, then how are you ever going to feel well?
Well, there's a case of measles in Texas. That's going on.
There's going to be a lot more stuff
I
going
got a
around.
camera here blinking red, so I don't think
Probably plugged into the wrong
they plugged
port.
it into the wrong port. And what's happening in Texas is that there's a case of measles outbreak. Measles, of all things, measles. What the hell is that all about? Yeah, I know. Well, I told you that was going to happen. You don't listen. Measles, of all things that are going on right now, because they're trying to get people to stay away from the vaccinations and things of that nature. So when these outbreaks happen, which is what's going to happen, and it's been dormant for so long. You know, you haven't heard of a measles outbreak in the United States in over 50 years.
Right.
So when it comes, it's going to wipe people out, because nobody has the immune system anymore. And if you're not taking the shots and nothing like that, and you want to go clean, people are going to get sick. My son argues with me all the time. He says, no, Dad, that isn't going to happen. But I'm watching it happen around me. People are just getting sick, and it's lasting longer. I think something called long COVID is going on. Is that true?
Oh, it definitely is true. And what you just said bothered me. These people aren't taking the shots so they don't have the immune system. It's the shots that weaken the immune system.
True.
It's the constant fill of antibiotics, the constant cortisone, the constant prednisones, and I'm just talking from experience, kids that are given an inhaler that don't have asthma, that are taking steroids into their lungs every day. Well, what happens when they actually have a bacteria or an infection? Now that steroid that they've been taking every day, twice a day, does not work, and they have to go to something stronger, which then compromises more organs and more parts of the body, and they end up with, you know, I had one patient that had his entire body was covered in, it looked like hives, but it was just red patches everywhere, not just little hives, and it was because he had been on antibiotics since he was 6 months old. So when the body it can't handle it because it's so burdened with medication, that the body begins to shut down, because now its own ability to heal is compromised. And we do have our own ability to heal, we just don't know how to use it. And sometimes we have blockages in our meridian line so that we're not able to do that.
Well, I was on tetracycline for skin. I had bad skin, and that destroyed my colon.
Yeah.
And then that destroyed also the liver and the pancreas and everything else. And what happens is you become diabetic. So Dr. Schwann, may you rest in peace. He didn't know, because back in the day they used to bombard you with tetracycline.
Yeah, my
And then
mom
they
was on
give you another.
tetracycline when I was born.
And
So
and you get sick.
my teeth, yeah.
And you get sick, your teeth, everything, your eyes, your eyesight, your colon, everything goes south. You become a type 2 diabetic. Now you got to watch everything you eat, because otherwise you turn into a type 1. And it happened to be because of the lack of education. Remember back in the day, they used to say, smoke cigarettes and eat a lot of sugar. Remember that? That was the whole premise of everything.
Right.
Life was about cigarettes and sugar.
It was about a party. But now we're into better health. We're much more educated. We've got resources, mindset, and even, you can't say you can never go back, because Carrie can actually help heal what your body is experiencing through natural, safe modalities. So you're not taking a medication, You're not undergoing a procedure. So tell us a little bit about how you work what you do.
It's called NATE, Dr. Naruda Prad's Allergy Elimination Technique, and it was created in 1986. I was just lucky enough to be at a symposium with the creator, who is now retiring and letting her son take over. But it healed my son, and that's what got me so interested in becoming a practitioner. I had nursing background before that, but my son was misdiagnosed with ADHD, autism. He used to bang his head. He had behavioral issues. They put him on medications that were killing him. I looked in the back seat and I was like, he's a zombie. Thank goodness I had a little angel come up and say, after hearing my story, she gave us a card and said, you need to go see this lady. It's a NATE practitioner. And I immediately went because we had tried 15 doctors and biopsies and blood work and allergy tests, and none of that worked. So as I'm sitting in the office, I'm a mom. I want to know what they're doing to my son, so I'm peeking through the door. And then later on, she's like, okay, this is what we do. And basically it's muscle testing and then resetting the nervous system. It's basically resetting all of the systems of the body so that when you encounter a bacteria or an allergen or something that can make you sick, your body does not put up the fight or flight. Normally, if I eat something I'm allergic to, you're going to have some sort of response, shortness of breath, your skin will break out, something starts to itch, you may get a headache, you start sneezing. I have people that have their eyes water. When you encounter something, a lot of people don't realize what their body is doing when they encounter it, and they just kind of ignore it, take an aspirin, and move on. But all it is we reset this. There's 2 columns along the spinal cord. We use an arthrostim. You hold the allergen or whatever ailment, emotion, disease that you have, we can treat. We have them all in tubes. They're molecularly designed and put into tubes that when you hold it, now the body doesn't see it as a danger to your body, it's accepting it. So the first thing we do when we encounter something, a lot of people sneeze when they're around flowers or when they're around something that makes them allergic. So now your body, when you're around flowers, after being treated, will not respond that way. You'll have no response at all, or depending on how many treatments you've had, then you may have a little response.
That's the strength and where they hold your arm out with the...
Yeah, that's muscle testing.
They
so
do
we work with the basics of the body first. We do the basics include like brain body functions, your vitamins, your minerals, sugar is a big one. Usually after I clear people for sugar, a lot of their diseases and ailments go away. I had a type 2 diabetic treated for vitamin C in the basics. He lost the neuropathy in his feet that was keeping him from walking. So the basics of the body are normally off center, and you need to get those cleared from the meridians. You need to have the bodies not reacting to the basics of the body so that you aren't having those symptoms that you are having on a daily basis, monthly basis. I have, people that get sick twice a month and end up in the hospital and breathing treatments and you name it.
So if I have like somebody's hair in my hand, and can you do the strength thing?
You can see if you're allergic
to somebody.
Your husband, your teacher, your wife, any of that. I had a patient that was coming in. She was broken out from all along her neck, shoulders, and face. And you have to do some research, like what are you doing when this happens? What have you eaten? It's a lot of question and answer. Found out her husband was a welder. And, he came home from work and she would hug him and kiss him. And so she cut a piece of his beard off. You can either copy the molecular structure. There's machines that we have that do that. Or you can just physically hold that in your hand. She held it in her hand. After 4 or 5 treatments, she can hug her husband without being completely, it's all the things that were stored inside the beard from welding all day.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's amazing.
And there are things that you can help that you may not know you have an allergy. Like you may have something with diabetes, which is not an allergy, but yet Carrie can help you with that.
Oh, yeah.
How does that work?
It's the same process. It's the same exact process. And actually at the symposium, which I'm super excited about, they're finding that it goes down into the molecular structure of your mitochondria in the cell. And so I am so excited to work with the mitochondria and my pancreas. And I've discussed it with my husband because I don't have a whole lot of people to work with that can do it on myself. So if the mitochondria in those specific organs that die off because they are having some sort of reaction to your autoimmune disease or whatever it is that you have, we can hopefully regenerate those and get them working again.
See, the regenerate part is the tricky part. Can you get it done?
Yeah, it's the regenerating, the regrowing of,
Yeah.
it's basically, the molecular structure of the cell, and people don't understand that the cell has many parts to it. And if those cells aren't working correctly, absorbing correctly, like with diabetics, our cells do not connect with the hormone insulin in order for the cell to break down the sugar. So there's a whole bunch of question and answer, dietary things that we can do, but the treatments by far, like I said, they saved my son's life. I'm, doing them at home now. I'm getting treated and I am feeling so much better than I've had, in the past. Because I was like, I'm going to treat everyone else. Now I'm treating myself and getting it done so that I feel better.
Hardest thing about healing is keeping it, is staying consistently.
Well, that's why
doing
you
it.
do the basics first.
Yeah.
And if you do the basics first, then anything else, like I have a person that came in that was allergic to alcohol, couldn't drink alcohol, wanted to have a glass of wine with her husband. And we did the basics, and then we added alcohol in after that. She sent me a picture of her drinking wine with her husband with a big old smile on her face, and sent all of her family members now in. And there's 2 boys I'm working with that really have been on antibiotics their whole lives. And we're working to alleviate the body of that damage that the medications have done. So
Amazing. So many great things.
Oh,
Here you go.
that's
Here's
what
the
I was
definition.
thinking right now. I was like, we gotta get some science stuff on there.
And there you have it. You good, G-Man.
The body is a very complicated
But
place.
the body can heal itself with proper nourishment, treatment, breath work, relaxation, mindset.
Yeah, but then you go and you get a piece of something to eat and it's been polluted and you're ingesting that pollution. Look what's happening with eggs, with poultry. KFC's closing stores, they can't even get stuff.
What's going on
sent
with
to them.
the eggs? I can only buy 2
Bird
boxes
flu.
now. I need. Oh, okay.
So they killed so many chickens that there's no eggs. So they got to get rid of them. Now they're importing 16,000 tons of eggs from, I think, Turkey or something.
But get this, if you want fresh, organic
breakfast menu anymore.
eggs from the farm, this Saturday you can go to Kalita's Pharmacy, which is up in Palm City.
This is cool.
And Kalita's events, check it out. It's for families and mothers with special needs children. It's a release, a respite. It's open to the public to come out, see the farm, see the goats, get some eggs, see what they have from the community garden. There are going to be vendors there. It's up in Palm City, which is about an hour, 20 minutes north of here or so.
About 45.
But it's amazing to see. She even has loofahs. Did you know a loofah comes from a plant that grows, and then you peel the outside of this pod, and inside is a natural loofah. You just wash it, and then you've got a natural loofah. I know, isn't that amazing? You don't have to go to your local big box store and buy it in a piece of plastic.
Just pick it off a plant.
It's so cool.
Look for this, look for that.
Mira.
And the funny thing is that she has goats, and they stand on you, and they give you the goat
Goat
massage.
yoga.
They do go yoga there?
Yeah.
No way.
And if you like,
Circle money, but not go yoga.
and if you like the goat, you can get a little goat juice, a little milk.
Oh.
I like puppy yoga. I've seen the puppy yoga.
So they're having tea, refreshments, gift bag giveaways, cuddle the goats, see what they've got from the farm, local vendors, hand-packed treasures, and eggs.
And she sells the
Eggs,
purses,
There's eggs.
the cork purses.
And cork, exactly.
She has a cork hat. I'm gonna order one. She ran out. The one thing I said, can I get a hat? Can I buy a hat? And then she ran out. They are spectacular. And you can wear it in the rain. They're nice, very nice.
Says you could plant seeds of love and connection, and only 2 seeds. You can have your own loofah plant. So with the loofah, she gives you a bag of seeds, so you can plant them.
And we have a hose, so if you want to try it out, you can.
I don't know. We've got a lot of great events happening here.
You got too many events.
Never too
How am I
many.
gonna go to all these events? And that's Sunday?
Saturday.
Oh, I gotta go. Oh, you're gonna this one with the money. You like that?
Oh.
Saturday the 22nd.
How big is your Jeep?
It's big. It's lifted. It can go on the
Oh,
mic.
you're gonna love
It's
this.
lifted? What does that mean? You got to climb
How
up?
many inches are those tires? Like, what
I
are we
have like a
looking at?
35-inch tire.
I already called. I'm the
3.5 inch
passenger.
lift.
No. I'm calling
I don't
for
care.
a seat.
I don't care if I ride on the roof. I just want to get on the damn thing.
Mud pits, night ride,
Yes.
obstacle course.
The night ride is a trip. I'm going to have a little flashlight
Oh.
with a
No
camera.
sleep.
that.
Team no sleep. Oh. Uh-oh.
She's loving this. Amazing. A lot of her. Look at all
You
these
got to go now because your ladies
My
are going.
posse's going? All right.
Look at the face. All right, and I'm gonna sweat. If you're gonna sweat, you got to do this.
Glamping.
I'll spray you it off.
I can sweat and do bar and sculpt. It's the camping thing that, I'm going to have to go to Cary first for mosquitoes and red ants before I go.
Obstacle course is nothing, and you got to do interviews anyway.
People go to Africa and get desensitized. I'm going to have to go to Cary before I go to Okeechobee.
Dawn, it's not Africa. Okay, you're not gonna go see lions and bears. Jesus, you're such an exaggerator.
I don't know. If you
This
see what
is
happens
like
when I get
mud.
bit by a red ant.
What?
Yeah.
Wait, you can't even see them. They're so small.
I know, but then I end up in the hospital. There's a whole reason why I don't do
Not
that.
if you have Carrie
you
with
got
you.
bit?
Carrie, as
So,
long as you're
okay,
there.
Yeah.
That's all that matters.
I want you guys to bring the bubble wrap. Bring the bubble wrap so
I
nothing
spend way
bites
too
you.
many times in the ER getting epinephrine from red ant bites.
I'll bring the pen.
It makes you not breathe. Being able not to.
Yeah. And they swell up. Then
Yeah.
like my feet, I can't walk for days. Yeah.
Yeah,
it's not
so
a good
you're-
thing.
That's it. No, we're not. No, I don't want
Now he
you.
knows.
I don't even want you to
Now
go.
you're not going.
Forget about it. Are you kidding? If she does this, I'll never live it down. If her face throws into her. Forget
Carrie's
it.
like,
Just
new
stay home.
challenge accepted.
I'm
Right?
going to Cary first. Like people go get vaccinated to
No,
go to
no.
Africa. I'm going to go to Cary before I go Monday.
No, Carrie's gonna have to be like your walking physician with the
I got
EpiPen.
Cary, and then I got JoJo and Chris. They're like my personal bodyguards now.
Don't go.
You changed
You're like
your
a
mind?
freaking nightmare. I didn't know you were allergic to things.
Yes.
A red ant?
Yeah.
Oh no.
When we played football, there were red ants everywhere on the field. So you put your hand in the dirt, right? And there come the ants, and you can't move. And I'm like, Coach, we got a problem.
No, I stepped in one we knew is not a good thing.
Wow.
Just saying.
Now stay home.
No, I'm staying home.
You took the
Anyway,
air out of the
It's
bag.
going to be a great event. We got a lot of great events happening.
We're actually interviewing her tonight.
Yes.
At
so Rachel will
7:30,
be here
those are
tonight.
biz.
It's a lot of good stuff.
It's gonna be fun.
All right, you ready to wrap this up? We've
She
got.
can smack mine.
What's the name of the lucky show?
Ciao. Look,
Love you
go
to-
yoga.
Oh yeah,
Well,
go
go.
yoga. There you
That
go.
is very cute, though.
Oh, look, it's Chacon.
She gonna do an arm balance? Yeah, she is.
Chacon, what are you doing on top of that lady?
Holy cow, you're good. You called it.
That's what I did earlier.
Chacon, I
She gonna
saw
do an
you
arm
do an
balance.
arm balance and your leg wrapped around your neck on your LinkedIn. What the heck? You look like a bird.
Mira.
Oh my gosh.
I was doing that before.
You were doing that?
Yeah,
Wait
I was
till you
doing
see
that right
what
there.
she can do. She can wrap. She like twists her whole body. Her leg goes over one way and her arm goes backwards over another thing.
It brought me images of The Exorcist. I see it.
I've never seen anything like it. I'm like, is that a human body that can do that?
Mira.
That's amazing.
The pretzel.
The pretzel.
Wow.
Like one of my clients said, Auntie Auntie's pretzels.
Yeah, I bet.
French press.
You like them. You know what? I would like to put
But
you
I
in
don't
New York
teach
City.
that. I don't teach that stuff.
No, but you go to New York City in Macy's window, right?
I do
and
poses
you
all
can do
day.
that whole pose thing. Those are those live mannequin
Oh, I
people.
got a card for that for you.
What?
I got one of those cards for you.
For what?
A live mannequin.
You have one?
Yeah.
For your birthday, I'll bring them in.
I met her at the festival
I
last
don't need
weekend.
a card. I got this one.
Yeah.
Mannequin. Like,
She
but
does
can she
live
do a back
mannequin.
bend?
Oh.
That's pretty cool what she does.
We should bring her in. Yeah, take it easy there, big boy. We should bring her in. Have some fun with that. That's unbelievable. We'll set up a Macy's window set.
I didn't know she was live, and I'm looking at this sculpture in the garden of the church down in Coconut Grove. I'm like, wow, she's really beautiful. I've never seen such a perfect, beautiful sculpture. And Aaron looks at me and goes, Mom, you know she's real. I go, real what? He says, she moves. I said, get out of here.
Wow.
And then she like tipped her hat. And I'm like, oh my gosh, it was amazing.
There's something really
She was all
wrong with
gold
you.
and bronze makeup, the beautiful hat, beautiful woman.
You couldn't see that she was alive. She was breathing.
I
Her
didn't
job
get
is to
that
stay
close.
very still. I was wondering, I was like, that's hard.
Yeah.
It was amazing what she did.
That
And
takes
then I went-
meditation right there.
I picked up her card, and then she bent down to give me her hand, and it was this whole like, oh my gosh, craziness. But we're gonna call her.
Can you imagine being married to something like that?
You never know what I come back with when I get out and networking. Wait till I come back from all of these networking events. It's a whole nother level.
Unbelievable.
All right, let's wrap this up. Join us tomorrow at Ford's Garage. A whole lot of other great opportunities. We should put all of these in our newsletter.
Okay.
Things to come. All right, Stu, what's Lucky's the name of her show? La Vida
La
Lucky
Vida
coming
Lucky.
to you at what, 2:30 today?
2:30. We're going to try to get as close to 2:30 as we can.
All right, have a great afternoon, everyone. We're here all night tonight. We've got a lot of great shows. We've got Artist Loft, we've got All County You and Your Doctor, we've got Making Money with Laura Sanders, and Tell Us Your Biz. We're talking Jeeps with Rachel Morgan.
That's
Full
right, so
day.
don't miss this.
Full day, full night. Have a great afternoon. Thank you for the amazing food. Carrie, thank you for coming back in. And Jacqueline, as always.
And the bakery's open, okay?
Lots
so
of
if you
good
want to
stuff.
order stuff, come on down and talk. Come on down and meet with us, and we'll make it all happen. Because this stuff, trust me, you don't want to miss it.
All right, we'll see you tomorrow. Have a great day, everyone.
And don't be late.
Well, that's about it for today. Even though the show's over, the Brooklyn Cafe is always open for business. You're invited to join the fun every day from 12 to 2. If you missed some of the laughs from today, Dawn and Freddie S. will bring you more good cheer next time. You can follow the Brooklyn Cafe on Facebook at the Brooklyn Cafe TV to rewatch every minute of the show. We'll see you next time.